Hey guys, Yalan here. I was going through some settings on my computer and I found this one filter which turns off the color on the screen, turning everything into a grayscale. I decided to do an art challenge today where I'll be coloring an image while my screen is black and white. So, as you can see here, I recently did a self-portrait in a more painterly style. And if I were to turn color filters off and make it grayscale, this is what it looks like with the color filter off. I have over here already an illustrated and lined scene. All I have to do is color it. I'm going to now go back into my filter setting and turn off my colors. And so let us begin. So I'm going to first start by adding a few base colors down to the whole scene, some greens and some lighter greens for the bushes here, and a darker green for the evergreen trees in the background. A very sky blue lake, blue in the sky, and I hope to give him like a white color shirt, and like a dark wood rail for his balcony here. Okay, so I'm gonna get started and try to figure out these colors. So right away, some things that I noticed, I have already forgotten where colors are on this wheel. So I can just be picking the weirdest colors for these bushes and trees right now. Something else that I am noticing though is that this is kind of a good practice for learning to add more value to my pictures and use it as a way of differentiating the colors of my drawing. Okay, so now that I have the base all cleaned up, it's time to add some shading. Usually for my shading, I have a purple undertone to my base. And because today I'm not really sure where purple is, I'm gonna choose just a color that's nearby to kind of hopefully help blend in a little bit with the background. I grabbed this green here and I've lightened it up and set my layer to multiply, and let me see what I can make out of this. I wanted something with a lot of nature that's supposed to have a very solid color of shades of green. And I wanted to see how well that would replicate into me wildly picking colors. I experimented with this once before just to see how it works. And it was really interesting just to see what colors I ended up picking for everything. And at the end of it, it was also an experiment just to see how colors that I don't usually use. It was also good to kind of force me to step out of my color zone. Whenever I color something, I always default to the real life counterpart of their color. And hopefully through this process, I also learned to step out of that boundary I've set for myself. Art is fiction, and you can really do what you want with it. Okay, so now after all this shading, I will go back in to add some highlights and finish up. At this point, I'm so nervous and I want to just be able to see the image, and I'm so anxious to see what this product is going to look like. I really want to peek, but I'm going to hold out to the end. So this is what I have for my image. And now I guess it's time to recolor it. Oh God, I'm super nervous right now. My eyes are so lost right now and frizzled by how gray everything is. But now let's turn color back on. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. This is so surprising. Okay. First off, the reason that this part back here is gray is because when I was using this grayscale slider, it automatically changes all of the color that I picked to the gray scale. So that's why the background has no color. But wow, everything else has such amazing, it's so vibrant and colorful. Like, look at this beam. I'm so happy with this beam, and this bush is my favorite thing. Look at that glow on this. And I got the colors for the trees right, at least. But the grass seems to be a little off and the water's not blue, but I'm so happy with the results. It's such a unique and interesting piece. So some final thoughts about this challenge. It was really fun just to sit and color something in grayscale black and white and be able to focus on getting the values right, but at the same time kind of very anxious in the back of your head about what the colors will actually look like. I will say I was lucky that I got colors that are similar to its range. I was really happy with the final colors. They did blend together more so than I thought it would. And I feel like at the end of the day, even some things that I was unsure about, like the bush near the balcony, it turned out amazing because of the fact that I was following the values of the object, so that later on I was able to add depth to it without even knowing what the final colors would look like, because I was able to focus on the value. And it also got me out of my traditional color ranges and forced me to use colors that I wouldn't normally use. And once again, here is the final picture. And thank you so much. Stay hydrated, eat your food, take your meds, go out and exercise, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.